Hello friends, welcome to AdityaRao Consultants, wherein we discuss topics on marketing research, research methodology, and insights. The topic that we are discussing today is how to estimate sample size in quantitative studies. Well, we need to ask ourselves a series of questions to estimate the ideal sample size. The first question we need to ask is whether the category on which we are doing research is a well-established category or not. For example, is the category extensively used like shampoo? Or is it at a nascent stage of growth, like savory oats? This is as more established categories will need a higher sample size. This is due to the variations in the frequency of usage or brands used. For example, there could be different shampoos used by different people in a household. Similarly, the frequency of washing hair could also vary, as opposed to usage of an underpenetrated category, where more often than not, such variations are not seen. The next question we need to ask ourselves is, which markets are we choosing for the study? Are we looking at a metro, a mini metro, a small town, or a rural town? A related question to the one on towns we need to ask is whether the category is restricted to certain geographies, or is it spread across? The answers to these questions will definitely influence the sample size. A metro, for example, would need a higher sample as compared to a small town. This is as we would need to spread the respondents across the different areas of the metro, which is more widespread as compared to a smaller town. One of the very important questions which we need to tackle is what geography is the town selected representing. By this I mean, if we select Bengaluru, is it representing all metros in India, or the metro in the south? The sample size would be very different in each of the cases. The number of variables we need to study also directly impacts the sample size. For example, are we looking at both men and women? If yes, a good readable sample would be needed across both genders. So is the case if we want to study across demographics, across town classes, or across user types. As stated earlier, the more the number of parameters we want to study, the higher will be the sample size. This is as we would need a minimum representative base across each of the individual parameters. Thus, all the earlier questions will need to be looked into again. For all practical purposes, the optimum sample is 150 per parameter. This is because the margin of error goes on decreasing as the sample increases. The error margin at 150 sample size is less than plus or minus 10%, hence it is ideal. The margin of errors, basis large number of studies, is as shown for each of the sample sizes. Having said that, there is a textbook formula for sample size calculation as well. This is dependent on proportions and means. But the application of the formula becomes difficult due to difficulty in estimating proportions or standard deviations and high sample sizes derived basis the formula. Hence we don't use this for all practical purposes. That's all we have for you today. I really hope you found this video useful. Please do remember to hit the subscribe button and click on the bell icon to remain updated with the latest videos from AdityaRao Consultants. Until next time, see you soon, take care, and be safe. Thank you.